welcome to day 2 of building a fence. You heard the saying, fences make great neighbors. That's not why we're building this fence. The fence is being built so that the homeowner can dog sit her grand pup, and the dog can have the backyard to roam in without getting out. So that's why we're building the fence. As you can see, there's Chaos Baby being chaotic. Brian went to get something for working on the fence, and this is where we'll pick up. So what you're seeing here is we're just getting started for the day. There's Honey, and this particular day we had put up the fence, but we needed to do all of the gates. So this main side here has an entry gate, and then there's 2 on the other side. And the Chaos Baby is quote unquote helping by always having the tools and the parts that we need in her grip, because that's what she does. Looking back at all the footage, I thought that maybe the gate should have swung the other way, like the hinges would have been on the left side. Oh, Chaos Baby's getting out. I bet she's about to eat some dirt. No, she's just playing. So I thought it should have swung the other way. Ah, she's eating the dirt. I knew it. Dad lets her do all kinds of things.
Hold it and mark it. Like I was holding it, there was nobody marking, so I had to just mark one. And now it's like impossible to know where you put it, because it's all got to be done all at the same time. And now I couldn't even see that mark. I don't even trust it.
What can we do? I think we've seen enough of the dirt eating. So Chaos Baby has been moved. We are now putting some bracing.
And those screws poked out the other side? Up top?
No.
No way? Okay. Hi, Bubba. Hi, boo-boo.
So now we are continuing to make sure that the bracing is done on the door. And this is important so that the door doesn't twist over time. And so it remains pretty sturdy.
If I'm wrong, I'm sure YouTube will let me know. I'd appreciate it if y'all would let me know. A lot of times y'all don't let me know, and then I don't know. Right?
So at this point, we are moving dirt that was outside of the gate and struggling a little bit here, as you'll see.
Don't want to drag it. Can't drag it.
Grab the other corner. I can't lift this.
Let me help that.
And of course, Brian has to test out his handiwork, and then now we're going to put on a handle.
Thing goes that way, right? It doesn't go this way. Thing goes.
No.
It goes this way.
A handle, yeah.
Just the name is upside. No.
Yeah. As usual, I was right.
It depends on.
So now we're talking about placement of the lock and of the handle,
For this sake,
so that we can put it in the right spot.
There you go.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, so
Her pacifier got stuck. And we're back to talking about the handle.
Galen, she doesn't. It's not like she's trying to keep kids out there. If there was a pool back there, we would put the latch all the way up high. So.
Agreed. Safety first.
Nail gun. Gonna shoot that on.
You're talking to all your adoring fans. This is the wrong channel for that. These people don't know you. This is Brian's Home Improvement.
They've seen her on there before.
So now that we've figured out the placement, he's getting a staple gun so that we can staple some support to the back of where the handle will go. And at this point, someone's getting a little sleepy, so it is nap time for a fussy little one, and Brian gets to lock in and start to work on this fence seriously. So he's put on the handle and the latch here, and now he's putting a string in. I was not aware of this, but apparently a lot of people put a hole for a string to pass through where you can close and open the lock from inside. Here he is testing it. For those of you who aren't familiar or don't know, sometimes Brian does the editing and adds in commentary and things for the videos, and sometimes I do. And when he does it, sometimes he has me do the voiceovers. He doesn't like to do them as much, and so it gives me an opportunity to do something for the business, especially at those times when I am nap trapped or dealing with the baby while he's doing the actual grunt work. So this is my contribution to the video. Here I am in the house with the baby, and Brian is getting the dirt moved. This dirt came from where we put the supports into the ground, and he's moving it into the gate to an area where the owner of the home is doing some gardening. So she requested that we move the dirt there where it can be used. So that's what he's doing here.
Okay, so now it's time for me to do the voiceover. And yes, I do appreciate her contribution to our channel. She definitely helps when she helps. So I already knew that I was going to need a little piece on the other side. So I went ahead and measured and cut it. That way it was just already done. Took it on over there. And of course it was a windy day. So it just put a slight dent in the downspout. Sorry, Miss Galen. If you see this video and you want us to come and fix it, we will. So I added some wheels, some rollers underneath this gate because it was a little wide and I just didn't want it to sag over time. So we just put some wheels on there that would allow it to rest on the wheel instead of be suspended in the air with braces. So a fun little fact was when I put the wheels on there, all I did was I screwed the two ends to our posts and then measured and gauged the wheels where they had to be on the fence and installed everything, and then cut the fence in between the supports where the wheels go, so it already was at the right height. That way I didn't have to try and hold the fence up and install the wheels. Everything was already measured and put in place. That made it a lot easier. She'll be walking soon, I hope. Don't eat it. Whatever you do, don't eat it. I think this is the funny part where she takes off over there. She sees the neighbor's toys, and she realizes that it might be something that she wants to go play with. Yep, here it is. She's like, I see it. Oh, look at that. She ended up playing with that for a little while, occupying herself. You know, I enjoy her support on the jobs. She makes the day go by a little faster sometimes. So I did make the gate too tight, so I had to trim off about a 1/4 inch. And if anybody knows how fun it is to do a 1/4 inch with a circular saw, might have even been less, but I probably should have took a whole 1/4. This was a pretty straightforward install. You got the 2 hinges on either gate. We had the pin that goes into the concrete or into the ground to secure one side, and then you have the latch on the other side. Not much to it, other than just marking it, putting it on, and testing them 100 million times, and going home. That's the pin right there that I was talking about. I had to drill. I didn't have the right size masonry bit, so I had to wiggle the bit in as I went down to waller out the hole to make it adequate for the pin that had to drop down into the concrete. And it worked on the first try.
They're really good. They're fresh.
They're free?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Tomatoes. Might have to do that thing we did before. So we did have a neighbor, one of her neighbors, came over and gave
I think it made it a little heavy on the bottom.
gave us some tomatoes. I like
It's floshy.
If you do wrong with that,
Thankful.
yeah. So the doing the voiceover on this is not as easy as it is when you do it on a program on a computer, because you can hear what's going on the computer. This one, you can't tell when we're talking or not. Usually, just when I know the time lapse is on, I know that there's no sound going on during that. No voicing. So hey, I just want y'all to know, I want to know what you guys think. Should my wife do all the voiceovers, or should I help her with them and do them at the same time, or she gets a half and I get a half, or we just kind of talk together? I think we're about to start picking up, but then I had a little side quest to help her with her vine garden. I can't remember what.
This is not our only job today. We also have to do a breaker. I have a bunch of other jobs.
We all have jobs to do. So rudely interrupted. So to help her with the vine garden. Again, I don't know what type of flower it was. If she sees the video and wants to comment what flower it is, that would be awesome. Or my wife might comment what flower it was, but I'm just making some stakes out of some pressure treated 2x4s. I know they'll eventually rot out, but at least they'll work for the purpose until she comes up with a different idea. We can help her with that one too. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hear a baby waking up. Y'all have a wonderful day, and see you next time at Brian's Home Improvement. Thanks for watching.